Chapter 1. September 2nd, 2010, 10:14 p.m. She felt a little woozy. It was nice, like being wrapped in a warm from the dryer blanket. But when she came to and saw where she was, it wasn't so nice. She was sitting in a restroom stall, slumped over, with tears drying on her cheeks. How long had she been here? She got slowly to her feet and left the bathroom, pushing her way through the theater's crowded lobby, ignoring the judgmental looks cast her way by the beautiful people drinking champagne beneath a glittering 19th century chandelier. The movie must be over. Outside, she kicked her ridiculous patent leather pumps into the shadows. In her expensive black nylons, she walked in the spitting rain down the dirty Seattle sidewalk toward home. It was only 10 blocks or so. She could make it, and she'd never find a cab this time of night anyway. As she approached Virginia Street, a bright pink martini bar sign caught her attention. A few people were clustered together outside the front door, smoking and talking beneath a protective overhang. Even as she vowed to pass by, she found herself turning, reaching for the door, going inside. She slipped into the dark, crowded interior and headed straight for the long mahogany bar. "What can I get for you?" asked a thin, artsy-looking man with hair the color of a tangerine and more hardware on his face than Sears carried in the nuts and bolts aisle. "Tequila, straight shot," she said. She drank the first shot and ordered another. The loud music comforted her. She drank the straight shot and swayed to the beat. All around her, people were talking and laughing. It felt a little like she was a part of all that activity. A man in an expensive Italian suit sidled up beside her. He was tall and obviously fit, with blonde hair that had been carefully cut and styled. Banker, probably, or corporate lawyer. Too young for her, of course. He couldn't be much past 35. How long was he there, trolling for a date, looking for the best-looking woman in the room? 1 drink? 2? Finally, he turned to her. She could tell by the look in his eyes that he knew who she was, and that small recognition seduced her. "Can I buy you a drink?" "I don't know. Can you?" Was she slurring her words? That wasn't good, and she couldn't think clearly. His gaze moved from her face, down to her breasts, and then back to her face. It was a look that stripped past any pretense. "I'd say a drink at the very least." "I don't usually pick up strangers," she lied. Lately, there were only strangers in her life. Everyone else, everyone who mattered, had forgotten about her. She could really feel that Xanax kicking in now. Or was it the tequila? He touched her chin, a jawline caress that made her shiver. There was a boldness in touching her. No one did that anymore. "I'm Troy," he said. She looked up into his blue eyes and felt the weight of her loneliness. When was the last time a man had wanted her? "I'm Tully Hart," she said. "I know." He kissed her. He tasted sweet, of some kind of liquor and of cigarettes, or maybe pot. She wanted to lose herself in pure physical sensation, to dissolve like a bit of candy. She wanted to forget everything that had gone wrong with her life and how it was that she'd ended up in a place like this, alone in a sea of strangers. "Kiss me again," she said, hating the pathetic pleading she heard in her voice. It was how she'd sounded as a child, back when